Alright y'all, before I get into today's video, man, I just want to tell you, if you want to support me in the biggest way possible, all you gotta do is follow me on Twitter and follow me on Twitch. That's all. That's really all. I talk to literally everyone who mentions me on Twitter or comments down below on my videos or comes into my stream. I literally talk to every single one of you guys. But yeah, I just really wanted to say that I'm really trying my hardest to bang out these YouTube videos and get on my Twitch grind again. Really trying my hardest. But yeah, that's pretty much all I really wanted to say. Enjoy the video.
Decorate your block of red tape, phone them sliding every day. Bunch of hollows spitting out the block.
You too! What is good with y'all, man? It is Sway the God. Where y'all feel comfortable with calling me, but today I got a brand new banger of a video for y'all, man. But before I get into this build video, make sure y'all hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications. Also, bro, I can't forget, don't forget to hit that like button, man. That supports me in the biggest way possible. But today's video, you probably clicked on this video to see the best all-around center build in NBA 2K21. Now, I've actually played as a big man. I played it in 2K18, 2K19, and 2K20. I had a big man build in pretty much all those 2Ks as like my secondary build, but I was mainly a guard. I'm even a guard in 2K21. That's like my main build. But I also have this center build as like a backup kind of that I'm kind of using. Now this build, I'm gonna actually make this on the next gen 2K21. I'm kind of just waiting for all that to come out. Still waiting to pre-order my PS5. Depression. But I'm gonna show y'all how to make the best NBA 2K21 build right now as a center. Now a lot of y'all probably gonna wonder if I'm gonna make, like, I ain't gonna be making no glass cleaning finisher. That's probably like the easiest build to make. You don't really need to watch a video on like how to make it, because it's pretty simple on how to make that build. A glass cleaner, which is like the shooting and defense one, that's a pretty simple build to make too. You could make that really easily. So, but today's video, I have a post scoring build that I want to show y'all that it's a really good build in my opinion. You know, it's really not that bad. It shoots, it's able to finish really well, and it's able to defend and grab boards still, which you really need to do as a center. So we're gonna get straight into it. A lot of y'all probably think I'm gonna make a power forward, but y'all will see why I'm not and why I'm gonna actually go for a center. So with center, we're gonna do right-handed. Don't really matter what you do for this. All this stuff don't really matter. So you're just gonna do, make sure you do center. Shit, I gotta make sure I put on center. Fuck. So we're gonna do this one right here. So we're gonna fucks with the center, but we ain't gonna do this pie chart right here. So the pie chart, I've been looking through the pie charts, and I was mainly looking for a build that can shoot, finish, and defend really well, with also a high post moves. But you make a center, you're gonna get a high post moves with pretty much like any pie chart you choose. I could choose this one. I get only a 72 post moves, but I mean, we're gonna be a post scorer, so we're gonna want a really high post moves. Actually, this one you get a 95, but who the fuck is gonna make this one? So what we're gonna do is, I went through all the pie charts and I found out if you want to make a really good post scoring build, I would honestly just go with this one right here, the shooting and finishing one, but a little more to the shooting, because if you look at it, you actually get really good finishing stats, really good shooting, you get a high post moves, and your rebounding and all that. Most important stuff for a big, you don't even take that big of a hit to all of your stuff if you really think about it. You know, you get a 76 defensive rebound, but we gonna get that up. 69 offensive rebound, that's a little low, but we'll get it up here soon. Now the other ones I was looking at is the half. I think last year I had an interior force, and I think that was this pie chart right here. It was the half shooting, half finishing, but it really isn't as good as it was last year. But I mean, this is still a good pie chart. It's still pretty good. You could do this one if you want, but I would just say stick with the shooting and finishing one with a little more shooting to it. So we're gonna choose that. Now the physical profile, this is probably the most important part about this build. Now you don't want to be slow as a center. You don't want to have a low strength because you don't want to get bodied, but you also don't want a low vertical because you're going to need to grab boards still too. Especially on this build, we're going to be wanting to grab some boards because we already taking a little hit to our defense because we're more focusing on the offense side of this player. So we're going to want a little high vertical so we could jump and grab those boards. You know what I mean? So usually if you're going to make like a defending build, you would really choose this one right here. We're going to want a high strength too. Don't want to go with this because that's just too low of a vertical. I'm gonna just go with the all balanced out one because we get a high vertical, high speed, and a high strength. Now 57 speed, you're probably looking at me like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? but we're gonna be a big man, bro. We're not gonna be fast. You know, even if I make a power forward, we're still gonna be a little slow. So we're just gonna go with this one right here. We get a high strength, a high vertical, and you know, a good speed for a center that we're gonna be making. So we're gonna choose this. Now for the attributes, this is the most important part. You gotta pay attention close. That we gotta end up with 18 finishing, 20 shooting, 3 playmaking, and 8 defensive badges right here. This is what we got to end up with. So how to get that? So your close shot, you're gonna be a big man, you're gonna be shooting a lot of close shots. So we gotta, what the fuck just happened? All right, we gotta take that off. So 80, so your close shot, you're gonna be a big man, you're gonna be shooting some close shots a little bit. So we want to do 83. I'm gonna cap this out at 83. A lot of people probably wondering why I'm not gonna cap it out at 93. I mean, you could, but you're gonna have to take a hit to some of your things. I would just say go 83. Now driving layup, we're gonna put this at a 51, and then we're gonna max out the rest: standing dunk and post hook. Don't even touch your driving dunk, because you max it out, you're only gonna get 1 extra badge. You're kind of wasting points because that driving dunk ain't even really that good. So I would just lower it. You could do more to your close shot and get like 3 more finishing badges, but I mean, then you're gonna risk a lot on your defense once you get to it. Now for your shooting, you should end up 20 shooting badges. So you need 20 shooting badges. So how to do that? You're gonna max out your mid-range, max out your 3-point, and max out your post fade, because we're a post scorer, so we're gonna want to be able to shoot post fades. And even when I use this build in my career, you literally do not miss on a post fade if you have the right fade. I will post a video on the best post scoring animations. I have a lot locked up, and I'm pretty sure I got the best, because post fades, I literally green every single one. And if you have a 90 post fade, over a 90 or more post fade, you're going to pretty much make it all the time. So right here, post moves, max that out at an 85. We get an 85 post moves right here. Pass accuracy, so we need 3 playmaking. We're gonna put this all the way until we get 3, and then boom, don't even touch it no more. Just get 3 and then get out. Defense, we need 8 defense badges. Now I was tweaking with a bunch, and this is the highest badges I could get with also getting really high post scoring. So what we got to do is max out our rebound, like max everything out on our rebound, max out our block, and then put the rest on interior defense, and boom, you should end up with 8. And then that's the rest. Now if you don't want 3 playmaking badges, the reason we need 3 playmaking badges is because we really need quick first step or post spin technician. In my opinion, I would rather use quick first step, because that badge is really fucking OP as a post scorer especially. So I would just say, if you don't really want the 3 playmaking badges, I could say take that off, and then you could put it like on your driving layup if you really want to, or you could put it on your close shot for the extra like 3 badges if you want. You know, that's pretty good, but I would just say, you know, in the long run, you're probably gonna need quick first step as a post scorer, because if you don't really have it, you're kind of gonna get fucked up. So next is your body shape. Now last year, I don't know if this even fucking mattered, but this year I noticed a big difference in the body shapes. If you're a big man and you're running anything else besides burly, you are losing, because I don't know how, but burly, it just makes your guy a fucking beast. And I don't know why. I don't know what the fuck it is. I didn't really think it mattered at first, but it really does if you're gonna make a post score and you're not doing burly. So just do burly, just trust me on this. Now the height, this is where stuff gets crazy. So you could fuck around and just do 7 foot, but I'm gonna actually lower this all the way to 6'10". So we're gonna do 6'10" right here, just because we're gonna get 1 to our 3-point, 2 to our mid-range, and we get a little better like defense, but it's not really anything. This doesn't really matter, but this is really the reason why I'm gonna choose 6'10" is right here. All right, so our weight, we're gonna wanna, now most people, you think of a post score, you probably gonna max the weight out. We're doing kind of that, but we're just lowering it by 2, and the reason being for that is because we get a little more to our, just a little bit more to our speed. Now you could, if you want to be faster, you could, I mean, obviously you could change this, you get like a 60 speed or something, but I would just say go 283 just for it. Wingspan, you're gonna want to max it out, and the reason I did this is because you get +10 to your standing dunk. That's huge as a post scorer, and your defense, you get +6 to your block, +4 to your offensive rebound, and +4 to your defensive rebound. Now that's really good. Now if you don't really care about your shooting that much, but you still want to have a little bit of a shooting like build, you could do that. And then you could like do like 283 like I did, and then you can max the wingspan out just for better defense if you want. But I would just say do what's it called, I would just say just do 6'10". It's kind of like the wave if you want, because if you do this, I mean, you're still gonna have like a max, but I mean, it don't really matter. I would just say do 6'10", 283 weight with a max wingspan, because this is kind of like a good thing to do. You know, you get an 88 standing dunk, you get a 73 pointer still, 72 mid-range, and look at that post fade. You really did not take a hit at all to your post fade. -2, you're still gonna have a 91 post fade. That's still really good. And then our physicals, we still have an 80 strength, a 56 speed, and a 66 vertical. And then our block went up 6, offensive rebound up 4, defensive rebound up 4. So we're gonna be able to grab some boards, especially with that vertical. You know, we're gonna be able to jump over motherfuckers. So you know, this is actually not that bad. And then once you add your badges and everything, you know, it's gonna be pretty good. Now for the takeover, obviously it should be a pretty like no-brainer. We're gonna choose the post scoring takeover, not this rim protecting takeover. Do the post scoring takeover because what did we just make? We made a post score, so we're gonna want that post scoring takeover. And trust me when I say this takeover is OP as fuck, like it's always been. Literally, I do not miss a post fade when I have this takeover. It's literally green every time. A post fade, a post hook, literally any post move you're not gonna miss with this takeover. So it's pretty OP on offense. Get that one, and you should end up with an interior finisher. I'll take off my overlay for y'all real quick. You should have an interior finisher, and then boom, that's really what all you really gotta do. So I'm gonna show y'all the badges that you should run on this build if you do make it. So the badges that you're gonna want to run, finishing, we're gonna start off with finishing first. I'm gonna run gold back down punisher, gold drop stepper, and this year a lot of motherfuckers throw lobs, so I would say gold lob city if you're playing park. And then you're gonna want gold contact for those standing dunks, gold fancy footwork, and gold deep hooks, because when I put up our post hook, you're gonna really want to do that a lot because they're really broken in NBA 2K21. So I would just say put gold post hook, kind of smart. Now if you don't want fancy footwork, you could put this on like Relentless or something, or like Giant Slayer, just because you know you're only 6'10", you're probably gonna most of the time face like a 7'3" center. You could do Giant Slayer, you could do Relentless. This is probably what I would run. This is probably the badge setup I'll run on my big once I get it all maxed out. Now y'all probably already know what I'm gonna put on shooting. Obviously Hall of Fame range extender, Hall of Fame deep fades. Now we don't get difficult shots, but difficult shots really do not matter because deep fades is a better badge for your post fades. So just do deep fades, Hall of Fame, and then you're gonna want to do Green Machine Hall of Fame, Deadeye Hall of Fame, and then the rest you could kind of do whatever you want. I would do gold catch and shoot, and then you could kind of do whatever you want for the rest, because you know you're gonna be playing with the point guard, so you kind of want to be able to catch and shoot the ball at a really good level. So you're gonna want gold catch and shoot. For this last badge, I would probably put it on like Hot Zone Hunter probably, or you could like lower a few badges. You could lower like your Deadeye and your Green Machine and do like gold Hot Zone Hunter if you want. This is probably the smartest thing to do, is this right here. But you make sure you want to have that Hall of Fame range extender, only because your range extender actually activates on mid-range. Definitely Hall of Fame deep fades, because we're going to be wanting to shoot those post fades. That's what this build is mainly about. So why not have it at Hall of Fame? Hall of Fame post fades. Now playmaking, reason why I got those 3 playmaking badges is for any of these right here. You could literally do any single one of these. I would just say do gold quick first step, or you could fuck around and do like silver, bronze, but I would just say go gold quick first step. That's what I would do. Defense, this is the most important thing. We're gonna have one gold badge, and that's gonna be rebound chaser. Rebound chaser, we want that gold because we already got a hit to our defense, so we're gonna want to at least have rebound chaser to help us out. Ooh, actually we're gonna have 2 gold badges. I would put gold intimidator for sure. You could do silver box, or you could do whatever you want for these last 2, but you definitely want these 2 gold badges. Definitely you could do like silver pogo stick. Pogo stick is actually a good badge. I would say pogo stick in my opinion. That's pretty much it. I just showed y'all the badges that I would run on this video. I showed y'all how to make an interior finisher that's really good and underrated. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, Also hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are going to be making this interior finisher build, because actually I got a question if I was going to be making a post scorer build, because I've always made post scorers in 2K, but I was more known as being a guard. But I'm also really good as a post scorer. So let me know down in the comments if you guys are going to make this build or not. But yeah, that's going to wrap up today's video, man. I'll catch y'all later in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Laters.